Okay, to start off this Easter egg, you're going to want to obtain the Obliterator, which is this map's one weapon. You could either get it through the box like I did here, or you can dig it up in one of the various dig sites across the map. Alright, once you have the Obliterator, you can start getting some gems. So the first one I would recommend is the purple gem. You just take the Obliterator and shoot the MPD up close, and it's going to start a little lockdown. It's going to last about a minute, and once it's done, you'll see the purple gem floating above the pyramid. You just jump up and grab it. Now these can be done in any order, but the next gem you could do is the blue gem. Come right across from Yulka and shoot this vase with blue smoke coming out of it. It'll spawn a little blue wisp, just knife it, and then come over to spawn, and the blue wisp is going to be on these boats out in the water. You might need a bullet weapon for this, just make sure you hit it at least once, and it'll float over to the next boat. You just follow my path in here to see where it will go next. It's the same for every match. Once you shoot the last boat, it'll fly right in front of Quick Revive, and you can pick up the blue gem. Once you get these gems, you can start placing them in their respective pillars in your Pack-a-Punch. You're going to need about 10 souls each to fill them up. And once you fill them up, you can purchase the upgraded wonder weapon for about 5,000 points. It will be 5,000 points each upgrade you get. Now the red gem is pretty easy to get. Just kill Brutus. He's going to drop the Warden's key, and you can use this key to go open the cell in your Pack-a-Punch, and the red gem will just be sitting there.
I only hold contempt for capitalism. This is wrong time for political debate.
Now for the green gem, at about round 10, this green pile of dirt will spawn. You have to dig it and obtain the seed from it. Now once you have the seed, go in front of the main statue in the courtyard and plant it. It's going to spawn in a little tree stump. You're going to have to defend this tree stump for about a minute. It doesn't take that much damage, so I would be careful. Once you're done defending it, the tree stump will go back down, and the green gem will spawn in. The next main sequence is to shoot symbols with each of the 4 wonder weapons. There are about 2 or 3 symbol locations for each weapon. You can just follow the video for the paths that I take to shoot them. Just be mindful that each upgrade you get is going to cost you 5,000 points.
At least transaction was swift. Deconstruction of broken capitalist society. Hell pigs, come to Nikolai.
Now once you're done shooting the symbols, the summoning key is going to spawn in the Apothecary statue courtyard. Just shoot it with the upgraded wonder weapon. It's going to move to 5 other locations. The second location is in the MPD room, then a box in front of Pack-a-Punch, then the coffin room upstairs, then on a bookshelf above Stamina Up, and then finally the Origins bunker. You could just follow the path I take in the video, and you'll be alright. The next step is a lockdown in the main courtyard. You're going to want to interact with the symbol on the statue. It's gonna lock you in here for maybe 5 minutes. You're gonna be filling up souls in here. Maybe about halfway through, a Left 4 Dead tank is gonna spawn. It has a lot of health, so my best advice is just to keep moving in a circle around the whole lockdown area. Once you're done, you'll get a small cutscene of a dragon flying into a portal. Now once you're done with this, you can go grab the Mark of Cthulhu from the challenge chest right inside the main castle entrance. Now this mark will allow you to open the gate right behind Pack-a-Punch and grab the Apothecan's sword. The next step is the dragon boss fight. To get here, you're going to want to go down to Pack-a-Punch, and there's going to be a purple ring on the floor. You're just going to go and interact, and it'll teleport you to the boss area. This fight consists of 2 phases. The first phase, the dragon is just going to be sitting on his pedestal. He's not going to be moving, so you can just pepper him with shots. Just make sure to keep moving and eliminate all the mini-bosses as soon as you can. The next phase, he teleports into the arena with you and starts chasing you down. Stay as far away from him as possible, and never stop moving. Next, you're going to need to get yourself about 50,000 points and buy the staff of the Dark Aether. You can only hold 1 wonder weapon at a time, so you're going to have to trade out your Obliterator if you still have one. Once you can afford the staff and you buy it, there's 4 eggs you have to shoot. You can reference the video for the locations because they're a little hard to describe, but they're all behind barriers and you can shoot them in any order. Once you have all 4 eggs, you can go to the roof and place the eggs. This is going to start the demon boss fight once you interact with this podium Aether machine in the middle. It's going to play a small cutscene and the demon will spawn. This fight isn't too difficult. You could just train up zombies around this Aether podium thing and just make sure not to get too close to him. Make sure to pick up the heart he drops, and then you can move on to the next step. Now you can go pick up the Book of Cthulhu in the room with Mealcook in it. Bring this book to the catacombs and place it on this podium. It's going to start a lockdown and spawn in a wizard. Once you can kill the wizard, the lockdown will be lifted and you can move on to the next location. You have to do this 2 more times. One where double tap is, and then the next one is inside the castle entrance. Once you're done with the books, now it's time for the final boss. Go behind Pack-a-Punch into that room where the Apothicon sword was. Make sure you pick up the sword. You cannot do the boss fight without the sword. Behind the sword is going to be a green portal. Go up to it and teleport to the boss arena. Now, the main way of damaging Cthulhu is killing the blue keepers that he spawns in every once in a while. And once you kill them, the souls will fly into the book. And then once you get enough souls, you're going to want to hit the book with your sword. It'll send like a beam of energy or something towards him, and it'll do a third of his health bar. You'll know when you have enough souls when the book starts glowing. Now, there's a couple different attacks Cthulhu can hit you with. There's one where he just slows you down. There's another one where it turns into like a zero gravity type situation and he removes your weapon. There's another one where he'll just send in meteors that will just do a lot of damage to you. There's another wipe attack. Once you hear him like charging up and he'll fly in the air, you have to hide behind the rocks or else he'll just insta-kill you. And during the last phase, there's like some sort of tornado, blue tornado attack. I'm not really sure what it does, but I wouldn't get near him. Now, this fight is not easy, so I would bring everything. Make sure you have a full shield, a good loadout. Just make sure you're ready. Now, once you defeat him, you'll be teleported back into the main map, and that's it.